Interior, Hilary's apartment, evening. The doorbell rings. Hilary, looking slightly frazzled but still radiant, opens the door. She smiles warmly at Jack and gives him a quick kiss.
Hey, Jack, come in. Nana's having a tough day. She keeps insisting she's in a hotel and wants to go home.
Jack nods. He brings his small gym bag in, pulls out a pillow, and stuffs it under his shirt, then places a Donald Trump wig on his head. Hilary giggles despite the stress.
Maybe a distraction is what she needs.
They head to Barbara's room. Barbara's room. Hilary leads Jack into Barbara's room. The room is cozy but cluttered with clothes and a half-packed suitcase. Lorelei is gently trying to coax Barbara into sitting down.
I need to pack up and go home. This hotel is terrible.
Hilary brushes Barbara's arm.
Nana, look who's here to visit you.
Jack steps forward, channeling his inner Trump.
Hello, Barbara. It's your favorite president. Here to check on you.
Barbara looks at him, incredulous but momentarily distracted.
That's it. I'm going to the Marriott.
Nana, why don't we watch some TV together, okay? Maybe that will help.
They guide Barbara to a comfortable chair. Hilary turns on the TV, and they sit together. Jack, still in character, tries to engage her. She looks confused at the remote, and Lorelei helps turn on the TV to a news channel.
Barbara, what do you think of my Middle East policy?
Middle East policy? You mean creating chaos and calling it peace? Sounds about right. But what's that place called again? Arab something?
Saudi Arabia, Nana.
Ah, yes. Saudi Arabia. You're as full of gas as Saudi Arabia. Except they actually have a use for theirs. You, on the other hand, just blow hot air and hope for the best.
Jack turns his head to conceal a laugh.
Full of gas, huh? I guess that makes me the most energy-efficient president ever.
Barbara shakes her head.
Energy efficient? More like wasteful. You've got enough hot air to fill a blimp. If only we could convert your speeches into fuel, we'd solve the energy crisis.
Jack points to the television as the Supreme Court images are flashed on a news report.
And what about my Supreme Court picks?
Barbara rolls her eyes dramatically, leaning forward.
Ha! They're like Looney Tunes characters. I half expect them to show up with Acme anvils buried in their heads.
Really? Which ones?
Barbara leans back, a wicked gleam in her eye.
Well, let's see. Amy, she's Yosemite Sam, always ready to shoot down any progress. Kavanaugh is Foghorn Leghorn because he's loud, clueless, and a gasbag. And don't forget Gore Suck. He's Tweety Bird, always thinking he saw a new constitutional right, but never quite sure what it is.
Hilary can't help but smile at her grandmother's wit.
Well, I guess that makes me Bugs Bunny. Always outsmarting everyone, right?
Barbara scoffs, shaking her head.
Bugs Bunny? Shit. More like Elmer Fudd. You don't know if you are shot, screwed, snake-bit, or all three at the same time.
Jack lets an audible gasp of a laugh, while Hilary has to turn her back in amusement.
But what about my ratings?
Barbara's eyes flash with indignation.
Ratings? You want ratings? They should rate you based on the number of times you stuck your foot in your mouth. It'd be off the charts. I bet the Horizontal Motel has better ratings than you.
Her agitation grows as she continues. She stands to start to pack again.
Speaking of which, I want to move to the downtown Marriott. This place is a nightmare.
Hilary, seeing Barbara's distress, gently touches Jack's arm.
I think that's enough for today. Let's let her rest.
Jack nods. He steps out to the room with Hilary, leaving Lorelei to soothe Barbara. Hilary's apartment, living room. Jack removes the wig and pillow.
Will she be okay?
We gave her something to calm her. She's probably pretty tired. Hence, you saw her wicked wit come out.
I think I would have paid a ticket to see her in her prime.
Hilary nods.
Speaking of which, we've never really had a proper date, have we?
Hilary smiles, though there's a hint of sadness in her eyes.
With Nana's condition, I don't make time for relationships.